You know, there's one habit, just one, that's quietly made more millionaires than a high income, luck, or even investing. It's not flashy, not exciting, most people ignore it, and that's exactly why they stay broke. But the people who master it, they unlock something most people will never experience: financial peace, financial freedom, and eventually, financial abundance. Today, I'll show you the #1 habit that can make you very wealthy, if you're willing to stick with it. The habit is simple: living below your means. But don't be fooled by its simplicity, because living below your means is not just about spending less. It is a mindset, a discipline, and a wealth-building machine wrapped into one. Living below your means means you intentionally spend less than you earn. Not because you're broke, not because you are poor, but because you choose to control your money instead of letting money control you. It means you deliberately make your lifestyle grows slower than your income. It means you prioritize value over image, and it means letting your money work for you instead of disappearing into things that bring only temporary pleasure. Here's why this habit is so powerful. Wealth is built in the gap between what you earn and what you spend. That gap, whether it's $50, $500, or $5,000, becomes the fuel that powers investing, saving, debt elimination, emergency funds, ownership, and ultimately financial freedom. People who fail to live below their means destroy that gap, and without a gap, there is no wealth, no breathing room, no compounding, no freedom. But the people who protect that gap, they create a financial engine that grows bigger every single month. Now here's where the magic happens. When you live below your means, you're not just saving money, you are creating capital that can compound. And compounding is the force that grows wealth exponentially. $100 invested consistently can grow into thousands. Thousands can grow into tens of thousands, and tens of thousands into generational wealth. But none of that happens unless you master the habit of spending less than you earn. Living below your means is the door. Compounding is what happens after you walk through it. Now, let's talk about the villain of this story. Debt. Debt and living below your means cannot exist in the same life. One builds wealth, the other destroys it quietly. Debt steals your future income. Debt kills your financial gap. Debt forces you to work for your past mistakes instead of your future goals. Every dollar you owe is a dollar you cannot invest. Every payment you owe is compounding, working against you instead of for you. This is why the wealthy focus on minimizing unnecessary debt, while the poor drown in it, trying to look wealthy. To live below your means, you must master the difference between needs and wants. A need keeps you alive, safe, and functional. A want keeps you entertained, impressed, or distracted. When you confuse wants for needs, your money disappears. That leads to the real superpower behind wealth: delayed gratification. The willingness to say, not now, so you can say, absolutely yes later. I'll wait so your money can grow. I don't need that today, so you can buy freedom tomorrow. The wealthiest people in history didn't win because they found shortcuts. They won because they mastered patience. Warren Buffett, Witlans, Ido Stolitsen Worston Albert Orster, We Aston, one, still lives in the same modest home he bought in 1958, despite being a billionaire. Ronald Read, a janitor and gas station worker who lived simply, quietly invested until he died with over $8 million. Ann Scheiber never earned more than $3,000 a year, lived modestly, invested consistently, and died with $22 million. These people didn't start rich. They didn't rely on luck. They relied on the habit you're learning today: living below your means. Now let me challenge you. What habits are currently preventing you from living below your means? Overspending, impulse buying, trying to impress people, debt payments, lifestyle creep. Be honest with yourself, because until you face the truth, nothing will change. Track your spending for the next 7 days, every dollar. You cannot change what you do not measure. Cut one unnecessary expense immediately. Just one. Start small. The goal is momentum. Create a wealth gap target, even $50 per week. This becomes your investment fuel. Automate savings and investments. If the money never touches your hands, it won't be spent. Delay one major purchase for 30 days. You may discover the urge to buy may no longer be there, or may not be as strong it was 30 days prior. Build the muscle of delayed gratification. And remember, wealth is not built by what you earn, but by what you keep and grow. If you commit to this habit, really commit, your money life won't be the same. It's the habit the wealthy actually live by. Most people ignore it, but this one could be the one that makes you wealthy. Before you go, quick ask, if this helped, like, share, and subscribe. Come back for more on building wealth mindset and financial freedom. Your journey starts with one decision, and that decision starts today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.